Hey guys, sorry, I don't know that the video got cut off there for some reason, but that's fine. We're going to start over and actually learn how to use our graphing calculators. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look, if you would, what we're given. We have p of x equals negative x to the fourth minus x to the third plus 2x plus 3. Alright, so what we're going to do is just basically put that in our calculator as we read it. So let's go ahead and look at our calculator here. Where I have y equals right here, I'm going to hit y equals, and that should give me a place to plot my points. Now what I want to do is take our negative x to the fourth, and what you're going to want to do is hit the negative button out here first. So hit negative, then we hit x right here under link, raised to the fourth, and then you're going to hit the over button, minus, and then we got x raised to the third, and plus 2x plus 3. Alright, now once you get that put in, you're going to want to hit the graph button. And what that should look like after it loads should look like what we have right here on our book. And it does. So here's one thing that they want us to do. If you have any trouble, make sure you hit window, and that your window is set to negative 10, 10, x scale 1, negative 10, 10 for the y scale of 1. Alright, and what they recommend to do if you want to zoom in is you change these to, that could be negative 5, 5, negative 5, 5, and then you can hit graph, and all that's going to do is zoom it in where you can see a little better. Okay, now if you look over here where you see the word trace, it should give you a way to find your zeros. So hit trace, you notice it comes up, and ours is going to be probably just a little bit off because it's not going to let you go to exactly on the X line, I don't think. Alright, but what I'm doing is I'm hitting the over button to go to the left, and if I want to go to the right, I hit the right button. So we want to go to the first portion here. If you'll notice where theirs touches, we're going to see if ours touches somewhere close to that. So ours skips and goes from 121 to, negative 1.21 and negative 1.28. If you'll notice, their scale says 1.25. If you want to just write anywhere between, like you can just say between 1.21 and 1.28, that will be just fine, because some reason our calculator will not put that in. I don't know why, it just skips right over it. Alright, let's go to the other side and find our other zero. Alright, so if you'll notice again here, ours jumps right over the x-axis. So we can say anywhere between 0.68 and 0.26. So that's for the y, and on our x is going to be 1.36, which theirs is 1.34. So put anywhere between 1.36 and 1.28. Just put it's between that, and I'll give you credit. So as far as getting it perfect, I'm not expecting that. No big deal. But this is how you're going to use your calculator. And if you guys have any questions, again, feel free to ask me. I'm going to post another link. And mess around with your graphing calculator, because it can definitely be a lifesaver. And you can put, like for instance, if you want to go ahead and put number 2, example 2, into your calculator and graph it, it should look exactly like this. So just mess around with it and kind of get a good feel for it. And like I said, all you have to do is just make sure you hit y equals. And if it's a negative, you always have to start out by hitting negative. You can't hit minus. Like if it was minus x to the fourth, you can't hit, because it'll give you like the sign error. Alright guys, well, I hope this helped you guys out. And you guys, if, like I said, any questions, feel free to contact me. And you guys can use this information for your test, and it will be your best source of information, and hopefully a good helper to you. And we'll be in touch soon, my friends.